Um, so first I wanted to talk about Vana Cup. What is Vana Cup? It's a builder competition for builders, and builders, I think in the age of AI, everyone's a builder, right? If you can use Claude Code and you can talk to Claude, you're a builder. Um, and what Vana Cup is designed to do is really incentivize people who are bringing data onto the network, right? So with Vana, what we're building is really like a portable data network. And so we want a way for users to kind of be able to bring their data with them anywhere. So how many people have downloaded like the Vana app or the Vana desktop app? Maybe some people. Nice. Okay, good. So some people have. Awesome. So I've got the desktop app. A bunch of people. Awesome. Okay. Nice. Again, an emoji that I assume means yes. I will take it that way. So what you'll see like here, for example, I have a bunch of my data already connected. And once you connect your data once in Vana, you can use it across any application. So if you're coming from Web3 background, it's kind of similar to how if you have funds in your MetaMask wallet on Ethereum, you can use them in any DeFi app, right? Those funds can kind of go anywhere with you. It's the same thing with data on Vana. So here I've already connected a bunch of my data. I have my Spotify data connected and a bunch of stuff. And this is all kind of under my control, controlled by my wallet. And then I can bring it across different applications. And so the reason why we have this incentive program is because we kind of from the perspective of growing the network, care about how many users have connected data, how many users are using them across different applications. And so what you'll notice is that you get 1 point for a goal. What that means is that a new user is joining through your application. That means that they've connected data and granted access. And then something you might notice too, oh, I see someone's requested to speak. I'll take your question in just a second. Is that assists are actually worth more, right? So you get 2 points for an assist. And the reason for that is that if a user has kind of connected their data to your app and then used it in another application, then they're really seeing a lot of the benefits of Vana, which is portable data. So let me just answer this request. If you want to request again to speak, if you still have a question, feel free to request it or also drop your question in the chat. Also, questions are welcome throughout, so feel free to drop them here or request to speak. Really, like anything that comes up is welcome. Cool. So that's kind of like a high level overview of some of the program. Before I go into actually building an application, are there any questions that people have about this? I'll give you all actually a second to write the questions. The assist for it to count, does it mean? Yes, exactly. So for an assist to count, it means that the user has to use it in another Vana app. So for example, if I had connected my data for the first time to Career Coach, so this is kind of like connecting my LinkedIn data. Let me just log in here. Prove and continue. So here I've already connected my data, but imagine I'm connecting my data for the first time here. Then Career Quest would basically get credit for me onboarding my LinkedIn data into their application. Then if I use another application, so for example, PathFit, and I already have my data connected, so as I'm connecting here, I approve here. Then PathFit would be getting 1 point because Career Quest would be getting 2 points because that's basically the assist, right? So because I've already onboarded my data through a different application, the assist goes to the original one. That can be a little bit confusing. And so I wanted to explain the rationale for that. And really what that is about is that we care about kind of like the network effects of people who already have data connected. And so the way that I would think about this as a builder is what data sources are users going to want to use on the network? And how can you have those users connect their data in?